Hello everybody and welcome back to Gregtech New Horizons. How's you guys' day been? Good? Let me know down in the comments below. Okay, so last episode we got quite a bit of stuff done. I'm after updating the to-do board, so I can't remember exactly what we did, but all I know is we got ourselves our EBF, which now we're able to smelt aluminium, and we got ourselves our first MV tier of circuits. I did say I was probably going to upgrade all of the machines here to MV, and I more or less have, so everything here is MV tier. The only thing I still need to upgrade is the cable. Right now we're just using regular old copper cable. I do want to upgrade this to annealed copper cable, because right now this has a lossless of 2 EU volts per meter. The annealed copper only has 1, so we're kind of losing power by having this set up here, but it's fine for now. Other things I've done since last episode is I've made myself a new backpack. This is the Adventure backpack, as you can see on my back here. This guy is actually really amazing. I love this thing. It has built-in Tinker's Construct like repairing and crafting table, fluid storage, and 2 slots here for tools. So I can just scroll through like a wrench and a wires cutters, so I don't have to carry them in my inventory. And if it's nighttime, I can sleep. Pretty amazing, but there's still one more upgrade I would like to do to this backpack first, and that's actually upgraded to the Pigman backpack. To do that, we're going to need pork chops around the backpack to turn it into the pig backpack, and then we just need to get struck by lightning. Now there's 2 ways we can do this. One is we can reactivate the Twilight Forest portal, which I'm probably going to do, because the other option is a little bit more dangerous. It involves me running around the nether trying to find an infernal mob that will strike me with lightning. So this is probably going to be the easiest option. So quick and dirty portal generator. Let's go reactivate the portal and get struck by lightning. I think it's missing a flower, so I might just grab this. Yeah, it's missing one. So we'll just break this so the portal breaks. We'll put back the dirt. We're good. Put on our backpack. So just open it and click this button on here on the left. Now we're wearing it, so it's a pig. And we just throw this in here and get struck by lightning. Oh, magnet off. Well, great timing. Pigman came through. But yeah, here we go. We got struck by lightning, and now it still shows a pig backpack, but we do have fire resistance. So if we travel to the Twilight, the backpack should update its texture. Yep, now it's the Pigman backpack. So now we have permanent fire resistance. So now we can mine in the nether and not have to worry too much. Hang on, this guy here is giving me a bit of worry. Let me repair my crossbow quickly. So it's a good example here. I can just repair my tools on the go. Well, if I don't drop it. And dead. Amazing. So what's the plan for today? Well, hopefully I want to get myself cheaper circuits. If we come up here and look at the to-do list, I have down here oil collection, auto mining, a lava pump, and circuit assembler. We're going to start with the circuit assembler because getting cheaper circuits will allow us to get these guys here a lot easier. So to make ourselves our circuit assembler, we're going to need a few things. We're going to need zinc and copper. We want to throw these through an alloy smelter, which we got right here. That's going to make us brass. Throw the brass through the extruder with a rod to make brass rods. Using these brass rods with a Certus quartz, some cable and circuits, we can make ourselves here an emitter. This emitter here is the first component we're going to need to make ourselves a circuit assembler. We're also going to need a bit more rubber because we're also going to have to make some conveyor belts. So we're going to need some copper cable. We're going to need to make ourselves more motors because I think we're out of motors. 10 should be more than enough. So 2 conveyor belts. I think we're out of robot arms. Oh, we need some steel plates and wrought iron. So piston, make a few of those. Get ourselves a robot arm. And we just need ourselves the machine hull. And here is our circuit assembler. Oh, I already had tons of brass rods. Never mind. I didn't notice that. So we're also going to need a fluid to be able to make this thing work. And that is going to be soldering alloy. Let's grab 2 stacks of that. And up here, I've already started the collection process of all of the materials and components needed for making more circuits. So we have circuit boards, resistors, vacuum tubes, and we're missing one more thing. These solar boilers up there are just going crazy because this guy here is full, so it just keeps venting. And actually, currently nothing here is actually running. I should probably get the EBF running again. But down here, oh, that's one other thing. Even though we used MV tier circuits to make this basic assembler, it is still an LV tier power. So up here, I've saved all of the LV machines. We're just going to take the turbines and a bit of cable plus some potent pipe. So one actually issue I have tried to fix, and there's not much else I can do about it for now until we have a better source of power, and that is the steam. Even though we have like a crazy big tank and all these potent pipes, I did actually upgrade these guys here to the huge version of the potent pipe to try and have more throughput, because the thing can transfer half its capacity every tick. So we have a capacity of 24 buckets, so it'll transfer 12 buckets every tick. And I did upgrade the steam valve up here since we got the MV assembler to the MV steam valve, which is transporting a ton of steam, but it's still not enough. Our current issue is the limitations of the potent pipe. So there's not much I can do about it. So we're going to have to look into a better power source, and hopefully that is either going to be diesel or benzene. Benzene, I think, requires us to get into HV, so I won't be doing that for a while. But getting diesel, which is why I want to get the oil collection done today as well, so we can start working on it now next episode. Actually, here's a good example of the backpack. We can just sleep whenever. But we currently don't have a way of being able to like set up everything properly. So hopefully by next episode, I want to have built at least the foundations and a small bit of a big factory I want to build up this mountain. I don't know how big it's going to be. I have a few ideas at the moment, but it's kind of hard to describe. You'll only understand once you see it being built. But up here, I want to have a gigantic factory. I want to have multiple levels going up the mountain here with different tiers and setups of machines. I want to dedicate a power plant, magic area, the whole lot. And I won't know how this is going to look until I start building it. And that is going to take a long time. And to help with that, there's actually something I can do. If I grab myself here a feather, and I've been harvesting animals for a while, so I've been trying to collect as many of these chicken trophies as I can. Chicken ones seem to be the hardest to get. I have no problem getting cows and sheep, but using a feather and a chicken trophy, if we throw these through the MV assembler here, I don't know why this is so cheap and this early, but these two together will give us a potion of flight. And it lasts for 7 minutes, and it has 8 swigs. So we can drink this 8 times, and it'll last 7 minutes each. I'm not going to do it now, because I want to save it when I'm building, but that should help while we're building. We can essentially just get ourselves creative flight. And I've been working on something else to also help us, and that's in here getting ourselves the builder's wand. Oh, I thought I claimed all them. Did it not? Oh, I might need to submit them. Hang on. Ah, okay. Yeah, I've more or less submitted everything in here. We just need the void stone one. Oh, right. I need to remake that, I think, because I didn't know I had to submit them. But if we can get ourselves, like, I need to mine up more diamonds. But once we submit everything here, we get ourselves a builder's wand, and that should help with building. There's also these ones, but they're not worth it because they break very easily. So, yeah, we'll go with this one. But anyway, back to setting up this basic circuit assembler. So we have ourselves the steam turbines and pipes and cable. And we'll just set this up down here. Probably turn back on my magnet. There we go. So we'll say circuit assembler. We'll go here. And this guy is just pumping from this guy into here. And we're going to use the fluid extractor here with the soldering alloy. We're going to have to take out this glass here and just put this in here. All that molten glass, I'll just put back down here in the assembler because I'm using that to make more diodes. And the last component we're missing is this this red 1x red alloy cable. And I make a more anneal copper cable. So essentially, we just need to set this up in here. So it's a circuit board, 2 vacuum tubes, 2 resistors, and 2 cable, or 1 set of cable. I need to get myself another chest and a hopper. All right, and in here, we're getting ourselves our molten soldering alloy. This is the best option we have for the circuit assembler. Molten soldering alloy is very cheap to make. It's just antimony and tin. We get 10 of it at a time, so it's very cheap. So using that now, we can put this in here, and this will just make us circuits, but we're missing power, so let's hook that up now. All right, and we are making our first circuits. Let's just point this guy down the way and auto eject. Nice. So all we have to do is just keep this guy here filled with all the components, and he will just passively make us circuits. Amazing, and they're way cheaper. No longer need to coat the cables, and we don't need the steel plated thing. All we need is resistors, vacuum tubes, and circuit boards. Might need a bigger chest. Right, that should be good. As long as we're filled with soldering alloy, we should be good to keep going. And then we can actually use these in the circuit assembler again to actually upgrade to the MV version, which should be very good. So the MV tier circuit just requires the diodes, copper wire, or anneal copper wire, I think also works. Oh, no, just regular copper wire. And the only thing is this guy, the good circuit board. This is the only thing that's going to be a little bit more challenging because we don't actually have that much gold. This is way too expensive to be doing. So the best option we have is to use iron tree chloride with a phenolic circuit board and gold foil. Phenolic circuit boards are very cheap. It's just refined glue and wood pulp. And gold foil is just gold ingots through a bending machine. But to get ourselves the actual circuit board, it's going to require a little bit more work. So let's see if we can do this now. My 15 good circuits, let's do this at MV. We're going to need at least 3 chemical reactors. So that's 4. So 4 chemical reactors. Well, we can always use one for wire coating. So using this now, we need to make ourselves a new liquid, and that is going to be hydrochloric acid. That is just hydrogen and chlorine. And I've been saving all of the chlorine. That's what all those tanks down there are. These guys are all full of chlorine. And we'll set this setup along here. So let's begin. Potent pipe. Probably need MV powered turbines actually. Hang on. Okay, if we're setting this set up here, we might as well use better cables. So I've made myself the 4X anneal copper cable. So steam turbines, copper cable, point these guys down, hook this up. So chemical reactor, we're going to need 3 of them. And we're going to start off by getting ourselves all of this chlorine. So chlorine goes in, and we're going to need hydrogen. And hydrogen is actually something I have been storing. It's in one of these tanks I have right here, but we are going to need cells. So this one is the hydrogen. I might as well just put down all of the fluid cells I have. So hydrogen cells, 54 of them. So that in here, now this requires a circuit number. So this chemical reactor with hydrogen, chlorine, hydrogen, hydrochloric acid circuit 1. So in they go. Hang on, let me just muffle all these guys. But that's the hydrochloric acid. We want to auto eject that out into the right. So out that fluid goes. We need to then mix the hydrochloric acid here with iron, I think. Let me double check. Yeah, so hydrochloric acid, a cell with iron dust. Now, do I have any iron dust lying around? Or have I smelted it all? I have a small bit. Do I have any more? Yes, I do. Okay, so we just need a few more cells. And the good thing is I think we do actually get back the hydrogen we use. So, iron dust with cells. That will make iron tree chloride. Auto eject that out the right. And then in here is where we're going to make our circuit. So we just need gold foil and the phenolic circuit board, which I think I did back half the base board. Yeah, I have a lot of them here. So the only thing we need then is gold. So the gold goes through here on circuit 10, I think it is, for the gold foil. Yep. So circuit 10. All of our gold in here to make gold foil. We'll eventually be mining up more gold. There's plenty of gold veins around us, so we should have no lack in gold. So the last thing to do is just grab out some chests and a hopper and fill you up with phenolic circuit boards. Could I use our conveyor belt to pump these things back and forth? Because this is making the empty cells that do need to go into here, and this is making the full hydrogen cells that do need to go back into here. Can I just set up a double conveyor belt to make this work? I might actually use the MV conveyor belt. So there should be both sets of automatic outputs. I do need to allow input on each side. So hopefully now this takes 5 seconds per transfer. Well, you filled up, and will the hydrogen cell go this way? No. Why not? Do I need to run it up in a pipe and then down at the top? I might need to do it that way. We can use some of the brass that we made to make small brass item pipes. And then we can just remove the conveyor and hook the pipes up like this. Put the conveyor on there and then tell this guy to import. So he should pull the hydrogen cells out. And yes, he put them back in here. Okay, so this is the setup we're going to have to run with. And all we need now is the gold foil. All right, and he is making us our circuit. So I'm just going to rob this chest for now. Put you there. And you just auto eject the items out the bottom. Now we're making iron tree chloride very fast. I wasn't expecting that. But yeah, that works. The only thing is this guy's not filling up with chlorine, but you know what? I can fix that. Tank full of chlorine. Auto eject. There we go. And there's an infinite loop just making us iron tree chloride as long as we provide it with iron dust. And here is our good circuit boards that we can now use in here. Wow, we already made over a stack of 16. Nice. We can use those in here to make our MV circuits. So while that's running, let's get to the next step and actually start getting ourselves our pumps going. So, do we bother going with the MV pump? Yeah, let's just go with the LV pump here. So that requires large bronze. I should have plenty of that. And we're going to grab 2 of these. Now, the only thing we're missing is a way of being able to collect it because the basic pump needs an actual mining pipe. Now, we can get mining pipe by wire milling fluid pipes, or we can use a tiny pipe upgrade in an extruder with all the steel pipe I've been getting as quest rewards and make ourselves all our mining pipe. So, tiny pipe upgrade, or just extruder shape, and in it goes. Should be a lot faster than trying to do it through the wire mill. Right, let me get my inventory cleared up and get ready to set up oil collection. Hello, Baron. How's your black gold today? All right, we have plenty of mining pipe now. So all we have to do is just get ourselves a way of being able to power it. And I think I'm going to use a battery buffer. Now, did I actually make that or what did I do with it? No, I do have it here. Okay. So we're going to have to charge these batteries first, and it's pretty simple. Down here on the Steam or the LV line, we can just say battery buffer right here with our 4 batteries, and we should give it a couple of seconds here, and we should see them, yep, filling with charge. Right, we just need to leave these max out, and then we can hook them up to the pump to power it. All right, there we go. We have 8 full lithium batteries, 2 battery buffers, and 2 basic pumps. The only thing we are missing is a way of being able to store all of the oil. So we're going to use right here the... Oh, am I out of them? I could have sworn I made more, but I did make myself the high voltage fluid tank. What did I do with them? Oh, you know what? I think they're all set up down here. Yeah, these 2 right here. These are the ones I want. And okay, they're both empty, so we can take them. Right, let's go see if we can hook up the oil. Because we might actually need it if we want to get the good miner going today. Might be a temporary solution until we can actually make diesel, but we're going to need a few building blocks. We want to make sure we keep this thing out of the rain, because if the rain hits the machine, it's going to go kaboom. So let's build a little box on the top of this and yeah, start siphoning up all this oil. All right, so basic pump right here. And we probably will have to lower this guy down at some point, but we'll give him 2 stacks of mining pipe. We'll give it a battery buffer right here. So that should be pointing in. And 4 batteries should give this thing plenty of power. And all we need to do is just point this up into one of these tanks. And we should start seeing oil coming through. Oh yeah, auto eject. There we go. Oil. Nice. So that's just going to go down until it's completely deleted all this. And then it's going to go all the way down until it hits a reservoir of oil down below. So let's head into the nether and do the same thing so we can gather up a lot of lava. Oh yeah, before I do that, I need to chunk load this. Time to dry out the nether. All right, we'll set it up down over here somewhere. Probably like right here should do. So same thing again. Just need to get a clear direct line up to the lava source. Get rid of any obstructions. It's nice now that we have fire resistance. We don't burn if we touch stuff, but fluid tank or pump, fluid tank, and you weren't that deep, so we'll give you 1 stack and auto eject out the top and give you your batteries. And this might take a second. Let me make sure I chunk load it. It's kind of hard to see what chunks we're in, but it's this one right here. And let's see now, can we see the fluid pipe coming in from beneath? Oh, I can see it coming through. So once it hits the lava, we should start siphoning up all the lava here, which is good. I should probably make a staircase up to the portal. Yeah, let me do that. All right, we've hit the lava. So are we getting lava in here? 17 buckets already. Damn. All right. So we'll just leave that run for a while. So now let's get to work on crafting ourselves our good miners. So to be able to make ourselves a good miner, we're going to require a special ingredient, this flawless emerald. Now, the only way we could really get this is by sifting purified emerald ore, which I do kind of have. But I was lucky enough to be able to get the flawless emerald by just mining small emerald ore in the nether. And even got myself an exquisite one. We can use a hammer to break this down into flawless ones, but we have just the one, which is fine. And I think we actually get one back as a quest reward in here. Auto-mining, wait. Oh yeah, we'll unlock it once we get this guy here. But yeah, we get 8 of them as a quest reward for making this guy here. So let's see if we can do that. So sensor, we have everything. Nice. Good miner. We're just missing 2x copper cable, which I do have. And we're just missing an MV machine hull, which is more copper cable. You're going to hate this too, 6. Right, there's our first good miner. We're actually going to make 2 of these because I want to set one up in the nether as well. So we're just missing some more MV circuits and another sensor. So let's go see if we can make more circuits through the circuit assembler down here. You are out of soldering alloy, so we'll just top you up again. Didn't expect it to actually go through that fast, but we have plenty of good circuit boards down here. So the only thing we're missing now is the diodes and just regular old copper cable. And we do have a loot bag. Saplings again! How many times have I gotten saplings now? This is ridiculous. 4 times? 5 times at least. Oh my god. So good circuit boards with regular electronic circuits, copper wire, and diodes. And this should make us MV circuits. We need 3 to be able to make another good miner. Here's the first one. While we're making the circuits, let's get ourselves a distillery up and running. And I want this guy here making light fuel. So by distilling oil, we're going to make sulfuric light fuel. So that is going to be done with oil on circuit 2. So circuit 2. Let's go get ourselves some oil. I did actually get, I think, 16 or 32 cells as a quest reward ages ago. I can't remember when. But if we put these in the distillery, just double check it is circuit 2. Sulfuric light fuel, because that's the only one we can make right now. Yep. We'll also give this guy a muffling upgrade. Oh wow, it actually used up all of that fast. Damn. Alright, plenty of circuits now. I'm still waiting on this thing. We're almost done, and we have the sulfuric oil, but now we need to turn this into regular light fuel. To do that, we're going to have to combine this with hydrogen in another chemical reactor, and the only ones that have hydrogen is this guy right here. Looks like we completely used up everything. So we're going to have to probably stop this guy from exporting, so we'll just disconnect this pipe for the time being. I don't know if it'll still shoot out the top, but we'll see. But we're going to have to get more iron dust to convert this hydrochloric acid to get back the hydrogen. So, let's see if we can do that. But first, here is our second good miner. Nice. I also did make myself some combustion generators because that's what we're going to need to be able to burn this fuel. So, let's grab ourselves a bunch of iron and run it through the grinders. Alright, let's grab our light fuel, or a sulfuric light fuel. And we should be able to actually use this guy right here. Does this require a circuit number? Circuit number 4. And I just realized this actually needs to be in cell form. So we'll just take it out into cells, put this in here with the hydrogen. And this is giving us the light fuel. And it is going to be giving us this other liquid here. It's hydrogen sulfide, but there's not much we can do with that right now. Well, that was quick. 30 light fuel cells. And the reason we convert into light fuel, like from the sulfuric version, is if we look in here, the sulfuric version only burns at a 40,000 EU, whereas the light fuel burns at 305,000 EU, so it should last way, way longer. So let's go set this up, and we'll probably have to collect more oil from our drill or our pump, so might as well go see how that's doing. And the first vein I want to put this good miner on is actually over here. I forgot I was going to use a battery buffer, but that's fine. I did find myself a manganese vein over here, and that's something we're going to need now soon, coming into like the late game of MV. So I want to try and grab as much of that as possible. How far down has this gone? Whoa, I can't even see it anymore. Okay, that's good. I forgot to grab a chest to be able to put all the items in. Hang on. Alright, so same thing as the drill, or the fluid pump. We need to keep this thing out of the rain, so we'll just go under the ground here. We'll build a little roof. And so we have our good miner right here. We're at Y level 62, so we just need 1 stack of mining pipe. So in you go. We'll set up the basic combustion generator right there. And the cool thing is, even though this is an MV one, if we look at it here, it only uses 32 EU a tick. So we can actually run this thing using LV power instead of using MV power. It'll still run on MV, but we can actually benefit from the better fuel efficiency from the basic version. So all we have to do is put the light fuel cells in, and it should start powering up. And we just need to point it out the top and give it a diamond chest and say auto item output. And it's going to collect the dirt and everything. It's going to remove all the blocks that are in front of it, as you can see. But it'll go down, and once it hit manganese, we should start seeing that coming in. It's still depleting fairly fast, but I mean, it should last a while. And if we use the oil that we've collected, we can generate more. So yeah, we're already getting ourselves grossular silver, which is nice, and some impure stone. So we'll just chunk load the area, and let's go get ourselves the other miner up and running in the nether. And I'm probably just going to be mining more sulfur, because I need a lot more pyrolusite. All right, and we're going to hook it up here on this sulfur vein. I don't believe I have completely mined this one out. Or have I? Actually, this looks fairly familiar. Did I already mine this one out completely? That's a lot of casts! Oh my, what is going on? Jesus, how many arrows do you take? Okay, I was not expecting that when I came down here. Okay, yeah, I was really not expecting that when I came down here. Okay, let's head back up and set this thing up properly. Oh yeah, I remember now. This is the one that always had lava under it. Yeah, okay. If that's the case, then we might as well just set it up like up here somewhere. Okay, so this is the center of the chunk. Right on top of that, so we can just jump back down whenever. So, wait. Oh, I put it in my bag. Okay. So, good miner. Combustion generator. We got 42 cells of light fuel. We're at Y level 36, so 48 mining pipe should be plenty. So, in that goes. Auto eject. And that is going to auto eject out the top. Alright. And now we just let that run. And we'll just make sure we chunk load it. Cool. Now I need to get back up there. Alright. So, let's go check on the manganese vein and see how well that's doing. Oh, God. Hopefully there's still fuel, as I hope it hasn't burned through it all already. Nope, it's still running, and wow, okay, it's only went through 3 cells. Not bad, and yes, we're getting ourselves tantalite and grossular. And the tantalite is the main thing we're after, because later on we can use that to get tantalum, and use that to get ourselves into HV. So the only thing I think we're missing from this vein is pyrolusite. Is that the right one? Yes, pyrolusite. I might have said pyrolusite for the one in the nether, but I think that's a different vein. I think that's the Spartine that I meant to say in the nether. There is also a manganese vein in the nether, so trying to find that would be a good idea, but we might save that for next episode, because I'd like to get myself the prospector scanner. We don't have time to get that now. Or you know what? We might actually have time to get this. The version I want to get is the vanadium steel, and I think I did get vanadium steel as a quest reward a while back. If not, it's not that difficult to make. Vanadium steel is steel, chrome, and vanadium. Wait, well, we have steel and chrome, so steel, vanadium, and it should have some chrome. I've been electrolyzing ruby dust, so yep, chrome. We throw this through the mixer here. We should be able to get it. The only thing we need is a cell of hydrogen and a cell of oxygen. Combine those in here to make hydroxide. That's circuitry. So oxygen cell. Actually, we don't even need to take the hydrogen out. So cell of hydroxide. If we come over here and grab out some more fuel cells, combine these together, and we get back out our, what's this stuff called? Hydrogen sulfide. I think we can use this to make sulfuric acid. We combine it with water to make diluted sulfuric acid. And then we combine that then with, I think, no, you distill it. You know what? There's an easier way of making hydrochloric acid, or sulfuric acid, I mean. It's just a bunch of oxygen gas and sulfur dust. So sulfur dioxide on circuit 1 with oxygen cells makes sulfur trioxide. Sulfur trioxide with more oxygen should make sulfuric acid. What circuit number does this need? Oh, it's water? Oh, okay. Do I have any water? Well, duh, of course I do. And here's a cell of sulfuric acid. Right. So all the vanadium steel should be made. Do we need to blast this? Yes, we do, with oxygen. Circuit 11. That's fine. All right, let's see if we can get this prospector. So we need ourselves a drill tip. So there's that. And this is still going to require 2 more plates. I have a few more coming through. But I need another sensor. There we go. And yeah, now all we're missing is the circuit. Or not the circuits, the plates. Why have you stopped? Oh, please don't tell me you're out of oxygen. Damn. And I don't think I can smelt this without oxygen, can I? Oh, no, I can. Okay, I thought it was going to require a higher tier coil. Okay, I can. I think it just takes a little bit longer. Yeah, 72 seconds instead of 60. All right, if I have everything... Yes, we do. Nice. We have a prospector scanner. Now, this scans in an area of a 3x3 chunk, and the successful rate is 40%, which I'm not entirely sure what that means, but it does have a durability of 8,400. So if we were to, let me sleep, come up here, and there is an undiscovered ore vein over here, so I'd like to see what it is. So it's somewhere around here. So if we just need to get down to the level of stone, because it only works when it hits stone, and if we scan, what do we find? A coal vein, and it looks like a copper vein. Nice. So using that now, we can go around and find it. How much durability did that use? Quite a bit, but it's not that bad. So we can use that now in like the Twilight Forest and the Nether to find ourselves any kind of ore vein we kind of need. Which would be great, because then we can hook up the miners and see what stuff we can get. Let's check on the sulfur one and we'll call it there. Like there's a bunch of ore veins over here we don't know. So you found a copper vein. Nice. And this is a nether quartz, so I'm expecting a nether quartz vein over here. 3 ore veins. Another iron, electrotine, and nether quartz. Might have already found this one, but I think I found these 3. Nice. And yep, we're pulling up sphalerite and sulfur. Perfect. Oh, it even mines up the cobalt. Nice. So yeah, I'm going to call it there. Hope you all enjoyed. And if you did, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and hit that notification bell while you're at it then as well. So, without any further ado, goodbye.